previous session we completed up to the northern plains of India, and you had the photograph of northern plains, some glimpses of northern plains. Not a bad place at all. Good, looks good. So you can enjoy it. If you go there, you can enjoy it, the plains. Okay. So now let's shift to the peninsular plateau region. Peninsula to peninsular, not chola or batara, solar. Be careful the spelling. The peninsular plateau region. Plateau. Plateau is another name for plateau is tableland. You know it. Why tableland? Because the mainland, it is elevated from the mainland, a little bit higher than the mainland, but the topmost part is flat.
Like Tilla.
Like Tilla. Table. No, Tilla has Tilla. Okay.
Tibetan plateau.
Yeah, there are many plateaus. So we are going to know the peninsular plateau regions now. See what is there in it. We have got 3. See the photograph. Don't get mistaken by anything else. See the photographs. The color doesn't matter at all. We will go into it later on. So we have got 3. Central Highlands in the center. So central. Done. Then we have got Deccan, Dokhin or Deccan. You understand Deccan? So Deccan Plateau, and then we have got Chotanagpur. You have heard the name obviously.
Yes.
Chotanagpur, the name is Chotanagpur, but the size is not that choto. Okay, so be careful. We are going to read them, know about them. So we have got 3: Central Highlands, Deccan Plateau, and Chotanagpur. See who are they? Peninsular Plateau is a tableland. It is composed of the oldest rocks, because it was formed from the drifted part of Gondwana land. Remember that
Yes,
Gondwana land, Angara land and Gondwana land.
Yes.
Gondwana land and Angara land in the middle there was a Tennessee. The Tennessee gave birth to the
Himalayan mountain.
elder brother of India, the guide of India, the Himalayas. And so this a part of it, you know, Gondwana land. So a part of it peninsula, hence peninsula, from the peninsular region. So because it was formed from the drifted part of Gondwana land, broad and shallow valley. You see an image, broad and shallow valley. Okay, broad and shallow valley. What is it? Valleys and rounded hills, round. So rounded hills. All the hills are like this. Ups and downs. So rounded hills are the characteristic features of this plateau. I hope it's clear. Okay. The plateau can be broadly divided into 2 categories. You have 2 eyes. So 2 categories, 2 ears, 2 nose, 4 legs, 2 legs, 2 hands. Okay. So 2, what are they? The Central Highlands and the Deccan Plateau. Central Highland and the Deccan Plateau. Central, Deccan, Dokhin. Now about the Central Highland we need to know. Are you tired? No. Exhausted? Unhappy? No. Okay, happy? Okay. So the Central Highlands. The Central Highlands lies to the north of the Narmada river. We know Narmada. If you forget the names of Indian rivers, we have got one mantra to remember the names. Okay, in Sanskrit there is a mantra which is used for Jalashuddhi, for the purification of water. Gangecha Jamune Chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jalasmin Sharnidin Kudu. So if you remember this mantra, you will remember the name of all the rivers. Apart from it, we have got the Brahmaputra. Okay, if you wish to learn, tell me, I will teach you this mantra.
No, sir, it is there in our diary.
Very good, learn it.
Yes, sir,
You will remember the name of all the rivers.
Yes, sir, we learned it.
Very good. So let's see. The Central Highlands lies to the north of the Himalayas, north of the Narmada river. It covers the major portion of the Malwa Plateau, not the Malwa of Padarpur, Malwa Plateau. Okay. The rivers in this region flow from southwest to northwest, which indicates the slope of this region. It is wider in the west and narrower in the east. Wider in the west,
And narrow in this.
west, and narrower in the east. Clear to you?
Yes.
Wider in the west, narrower in the
East.
east. Okay. Bundelkhand and Baghelkhand. 2 khands are there. Bundel and Baghel. Baghel. Bundel. So Bundelkhand and Baghelkhand mark the eastward extension of this plateau. The plateau further extends. Extension, you understand? Further extends eastwards, towards east, into the Chotanagpur plateau. Understood now? It is about the Central Highlands. Okay? In the WhatsApp group, I will share some photos, images of those places. Clear? Then comes in the Deccan Plateau. The Deccan Plateau lies to the south of the Narmada river. It is triangular in shape. You know triangular? So triangular in shape. You must have seen it earlier. See, almost triangular. Seen it? Not a triangle. Triangular in shape. Hey, very good. It will go in a short while. Drink some water. Good water. Electrolytes there, energy will be there. Okay, let's see. Drinking water is good for health. So the Deccan Plateau lies to the south of Narmada river. It is a triangle. It is triangular in shape. The Satpura range makes its northern part. Satpura range. Remember the ranges I talked about a little while ago. So Satpura range does what? Makes its northern part. The Mahadev, Devadidev Mahadev, we heard the name. So it's actually a name for this also. The Mahadev, Kaimur and Michael range make its eastern part. The slope of the Deccan Plateau is from west to east. Slope is like this, from west to east. Clear? West to east. And what else is there? It extends into the northeast, which encompasses Meghalaya. Meghalaya, you know?
Yes.
Shillong, Meghalaya. Meghalaya, Karbi Anglong Plateau and North Kachar Hills. Garo, Kharo, Khasi and Jayantia hills are the prominent ranges starting from west to east. Done? All information, data, images will be there that will make you understand it better. It will be in the WhatsApp group. Done? Okay. The western and eastern Ghats. They make the western and eastern edges of the Deccan Plateau. Who make? They make these things. The average elevation, height. Growth of height of Western Ghats is 900 to 1600 meters. I showed you in the very first video the Eastern and Western Ghats. Okay, you know it, the map of India, the downmost part like this. This is the Eastern Ghat and this is the Western. Sorry, this is the Eastern Ghat and this is the Western Ghat. Okay. So you know something special. There is a shower. Shower, you understand? Known as mango shower. The Western Ghat experiences mango shower. Yeah, from the Arabian Sea. The name is very beautiful. Its name is mango shower because it helps in ripening of mangoes. You will come to know about it in the chapter The Climate. Okay, let's see. The Eastern Ghats, you know the sides, the downmost southern part of India, two sides. In one side you find the Bay of Bengal, on the other side the Arabian Sea. The side related to the Arabian Sea, the adjacent part, there is a ghats known as mountains and mountainous region, a chain like this and all. Okay, this is known as Western Ghat. On the other side, near the Bay of Bengal, there is another ghat known as Eastern Ghats. Okay, so there are Eastern Ghat mountains and Western Ghat mountains. The Eastern Ghats stretch from Mahanadi to the Nilgiris in the south. The Western Ghats cause oceanographic rains, ocean to oceanographic rains, as they face rain-laden winds from the west. Like we know this monsoon wind, like this. Like up to this is okay? Yes. Okay, let's move on to the next part. The Indian desert. Third is the only desert in India. Let's see. See, we have an image here, but you know, the moment we utter the name Rajasthan, we consider it's a desert place, but it is not. A part of Rajasthan is desertified, not the whole. Clear? Clear? There are greeneries. You can enjoy desert life also. If you choose the right time of the year, you can enjoy it. Okay, let's go on to the Thor Desert. See, the Indian Desert. The Great Indian Desert, also known as the Thor Desert, is a large, arid means dry region in the northwestern part of the Indian subcontinent. Northwestern, you understand northwestern, topmost part and western part. At one point you find the Thor Desert. Clear to you? Thor Desert. So what is it? The Great Indian Desert, also known as the Thor Desert, is a large, arid means dry region in the northwestern part of the Indian subcontinent. Its area is 200,000 square kilometer. It is the world's 9th largest subtropical desert. Subtropical desert. We read about tropical zone, subtropical zone in the first chapter. So it is the world's 9th largest subtropical desert. Up to this is okay? Thank you very much. You see the desert region in this photo? Yes. Hello, the map of India comes up with it. Arid means dry, semi-arid means semi-dry. Up to this is clear.
Yes.
Have a look at Central Highlands. Have you seen Central Highlands? Central Highlands. Then you see Deccan Plateau. This is a triangular shape. Up to this is clear. And this one is Gangetic Plain. Okay.
Yes.
Northeastern region, Himalaya. Up to this is okay. Should I say you have understood up to this?
Yes.
See Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. Okay. Clear now? Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. They are in this zone experiences mango shower. Up to this is okay?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Then comes in the Indian desert. The Indian desert lies towards the western margins of the Aravalli Hills. This region gets scanty, means little rainfall, which is less than 150 millimeter in a year. Less than 150 millimeter in a year. Hence, the climate is not their climate, the climate is dry and vegetation is scanty little bit. Ludi is the only large river, but some streams appear during rainy season. There is only one river, large river known as Luni. Clear to you? Although there are some streams, but they appear in rainy season. Single weather, you understand? Single season river. Otherwise they remain dry. Okay, but some streams appear during rainy season. Crescent shaped dunes, you understand? Barkans abound in this area. You will find many like this. You understand? Sandbars and basically like mountain sort of sand structures
Yes.
are found. Crescent ones. Now Indian desert, we have got actually Indian desert. One, you must have seen this in the
Yes.
map. Then the second one is Eastern Ghats. Eastern Ghats, in your, if you see the image, the video, here at your right hand side, and then Western Ghat in your left hand side. Okay, so up to this is clear? Very good. Now the coastal plains. Coastal plains means the plainland near the sea, an ocean. Clear? So coastal plains, what is this? The coastal plains, the peninsular plateau is flanked by stretch of narrow coastal plains. It's what? By the side of it, it's narrow coastal, very narrow, not a large, huge, big one. Narrow coastal plains, coastal strips. They run, stand up. They run along the Arabian Sea on the west and along the Bay of Bengal on the east. Two sides I talked about. Bay of Bengal in the east and the Arabian Sea in the west. The western coast lies between the Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea. Clear? Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea, in between this zone. Clear? It is divided into three sections. What are they? The Konkan, which comprises of Mumbai Meridian. You understand? Goa. And Goa makes the northern part. The Kannada plain makes the central part, and Malabar coast makes the Malabar coast. Malabar plains. Clear to you? This is from Peninsular Plateau's Konkan region. Okay. Now comes in the next, the western. So we have got the three regions. Understood now? Konkan region, which has got Mumbai and Goa. Clear? Then we have got the Kannada plain, and then we have got the Malabar plain. Clear? This is from the western part. Now comes in the western coastal plain. Western coastal plain is wider and level plain, and it runs along the Bay of Bengal. It is divided into two parts. The northern part called Northern Circle, and the southern part, which is called the Coromandel Coast. Coromandel Express, you must have heard the name. Okay, so Coromandel Coast. Extensive deltas. Delta is, you understand, like bow, Bengali bow, or triangular shaped land. Sundarban, we know the name. Okay, so what is said? The southern part is called the Coromandel Coast. Extensive deltas are formed by large rivers like Mahanadi, Godavari and Kaveri. Chilika Lake is an important feature along the eastern coast. You know the lakes, concept of lake is clear. So Chilika Lake. Up to this is clear now? Clear. Let's move on to the next part. Coastal plains. We have the photographs. We can see, enjoy. If you go there to spend your holidays, when you shine and work, get engaged in different sports, when you will be in good jobs, you can visit those places as your holiday places. Clear? You can enjoy a lot. Clear? Done? Coastal plains? Done. Now comes in the island groups of India. We have got two sets. One in the Arabian Sea, other was in the Bay of Bengal. Let us see what are they. Island, the concept is clear.
Yes.
It is surrounded by sea. In the middle there is a land. So island, not island. Careful. Okay. The islands. The island is any piece of subcontinental land that is surrounded by water. The islands are the Lakshadweep Islands and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The Lakshadweep Islands are in the Arabian Sea. Its area is 32 square kilometer. Its area is 32 square kilometer. The administrative headquarters of Lakshadweep is at Kavarati Island. This group of islands is rich in terms of biodiversity. Biodiversity, you understand?
Yes.
In terms of biodiversity. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are bigger in size and has more number of islands. Its name is what? Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The group of islands is known as archipelago. Archipelago. And a body of islands is known as archipelago. Clear? Okay. So, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands are bigger in size and has more number of islands. This group of islands can be divided into two groups. Two groups. The Andaman is in the north and the Nicobar is in the south. These islands too have rich biodiversity. Biodiversity, you understand?
Yes.
Rich, not like me, pockets empty. Rich. Understood? So, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Have a look. These islands groups are of great economic and strategic importance for the country. Number one, tourism potential. You can go and visit and enjoy the place. Many of my students are there. They sometimes say, sir, come once. We have got arrangements. We will show you everything. There are many Bengali people live there. This is the fact. Security features are there. Trade, commerce, migration, arms struggle, smuggling. Everything is there in it. It's a different case. Smuggling of all natural resources is also there. Problems referred to. Control on Indian Ocean is also maintained from Andaman and Nicobar Islands. I hope it is clear.
Yes.
Now comes in Lakshadweep Islands. There are 36 coral islands made of corals. Coral islands that constitute Lakshadweep Islands. Only 10 are inhabited and only 6 have opened for tourism. Very dangerous place, very dangerous. If you go, if you visit those unvisited areas, maybe that will be your last visit and no arrival is guaranteed. Okay, so be careful while visiting these things. But you will be able to see many things and so beautiful these are. Okay, nature in our best form. So, inhabited and only 6 have been opened for tourism. Their total land area is 32 kilometers square, that is square kilometer. These islands formed of coral deposits are called atolls. Atolls are circular or horseshoe-shaped coral reefs. What is atoll? Atolls are circular or horseshoe. Horseshoe, you understand?
Yes.
Horseshoe-shaped coral reefs. In science, you must have come across the term horseshoe. Okay, horsepower. Now, Lakshadweep Islands. What is it about it? Kadavati is the administrative headquarters of Lakshadweep Islands. This island group has great diversity of flora and fauna. Not fauna. Flora and fauna. Not fauna. Clear? No problem? Thank you very much. So this is what we have got the images. Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar Island. Lakshadweep is a coral island. Whereas Andaman Nicobar Island is a group of many islands. Clear to you?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So this is all. Just watch it, go home, watch it, enjoy it, share and help other friends.